Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well. This video is an energy check-in for all signs, so this message is for everybody. I've not done a video for quite some time because I've been off with my children in the summer holidays. So it's been mad busy and I felt really called to come on and do an energy check-in for you all. So, I hope you're all doing well. Thank you to the new subscribers and thank you to my existing subscribers. I really do appreciate all your support. So we're going to go ahead and get a spirit message. I felt really drawn to use this deck this morning, this afternoon, this evening, wherever you're from. We're going to get a message from Spirit, and there it is. Soul solitude. And this is saying your soul needs attention. There are moments when it's important to get away, not just from the noise of the outside world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet, a place for soul solitude. This is a time to pause, a time to reflect, a time for you. And that is quite important really, because we've got Mercury retrograde coming in the next 2 days. So when Mercury goes retrograde, it's the perfect time to reflect, refocus, redirect your energy. And this is saying to you that that redirection of energy needs to be on self. You need to do what soothes your soul, what makes you feel good, what gives you that moment to pause and to just go within to see exactly where your next steps are going to lead you. So when you're following that soul's calling, what your soul is really trying to say to you, that is when you know that you will be on the correct path. And I feel like time is needed. That's what I'm getting from that card as well. Time, not just peace and solitude and that moment to kind of go within. I really feel like time, you need to give yourself time as well. That's what I'm hearing. So maybe some of you need that little bit of extra time. We have the full moon in Pisces coming up on the 10th, I believe. Perfect opportunity to release anything that is not for your soul's purpose, that no longer resonates with your soul. I really feel like time is really important, and also changes coming in from this pause and this reflection, redirection, refocusing on where it is you are right now and where it is you're headed. So thank you, Spirit, thank you, angels. What guidance and insight do you have for everybody today, please? Ooh. We've got a card flipped over, the Two of Wands, and this one needs to come out there. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Whoop. And we're having this one flying out as well, Temperance. There's that time. That's exactly what I was sensing. I was hearing time as well. The Tower. So I was already sensing changes coming in. So this is really a moment where I feel like the time you're going to take and the attention you're going to give your soul, that's very needed, it's going to bring in some real necessary changes. So even though the Tower can look really quite scary, it's a breakdown of your foundation. It really, really resets everything. But it's not to be seen in a negative light. It's to be seen in that necessary intervention, if you like, that comes in, it breaks down everything that isn't serving your soul, because this is all about your soul. The theme of the reading today is all about peace and mind, for your peace of mind, peace, tranquility, a time to reflect for your soul. And during this period of this Tower moment, this is when you really, really get that chance to reflect, redirect, refocus, because everything crumbles, everything is broken down, everything is removed out of your pathway so that you can rebuild, you can bring in more stability, and things can really start taking a turn for you. During this time of reflection, this pause that's very needed, you're able to really, really make better decisions. Better decisions. Better decisions that bring in more action. So if you've been mulling over a decision, if you've been unable to make a decision, once you've gotten through this moment, once you've had that time to pause and reflect, and that intervention's come in for you, and it's wiped the slate clean, you'll then be able to make a decision. Your decision making will be much clearer, because with the Eight of Pentacles, you've had that time to work on yourself. You've had that time to work on building a better, firmer foundation for yourself. This could literally signify a change in job from nowhere. It can come in very unexpected, and it can be quite a surprise, the Tower. So maybe some of you all of a sudden make the decision to change your job. Some of you may all of a sudden make the decision from nowhere to really start working upon yourself, to start planning your moves forward. And again, during this pause, you can really really start to reflect, redirect your energy. You're able to see things from a different angle. You're able to observe things more. And this really brings in that necessary action that you need to take on your movement forward. And then the Temperance just signifies, this really is saying, I feel that this is needed to come in for quite some time. So it's almost saying to you, well done for remaining patient. It's also requiring you to moderate things in your life, keep your feelings on an even keel, to remain balanced, to stay patient. But this is probably something that you've been waiting for quite some time. And this really is your angels and spirit working with you, with the Tower as well. This is divine intervention. This is angels, spirit, loved ones, your spirit guides, whoever you choose to work with. This is them stepping in and really, really moving things forward. This is this shift. A shift in a better direction. So even though things may take you by surprise, things may happen quite abruptly out of the blue, just remember that your soul is needing attention. They sometimes bring this in as a wake-up call for you to really start observing where your life is and where you are going to head, where you're headed. And then that just gives you that opportunity to plan. Move, move into, move towards something that you really want to do. Move towards something that may require some hard work with the Eight of Pentacles. But again, you'll be in a better mindset. Your soul will have had that break, that time out. You'll have taken time out for you to work on yourself. And then any decision making will be better. What else, please? Thank you. The Empress. Needing to move that under there. Excuse me. We'll just arrange these where they need to be. And what do we have under the Eight of Pentacles there? So we've got the Empress, we've got the Four of Wands, and we've got the Star. Beautiful. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups. Yeah, this is really a time for self-love. I do feel like there's a portion of you that really need to refocus your energy upon yourself, because I really see this Eight of Pentacles as self-work. For another portion of you, this really does signify your job, your profession, where you work. This really, really does. And now we've got the Four of Wands here. This could literally be indicating things over your home. But overall, it's about bringing in a brand new opportunity with the Ace of Cups to feel emotionally fulfilled. Also, this really does represent self-love. So again, take how that resonates for you. But it's a brand new opportunity. It's a restart, a reset. And this really has the potential to come in for you after this soul-soothing period, this time where you focus upon yourself, you get that much-needed peace and quiet. So you may have like a sacred space where you enjoy going, where you can really take that time out to just relax. Listen to what your body and your soul is telling you. For many of you, this really is about self-love. So instead of, I feel like this is, with the Tower that was there on the bottom of the deck, this really is a wake-up call for many of you to really start making the decision to focus upon yourself with the Empress card. It's that call to say to you, to pique your attention and to say to you that your soul, your body, your mind and your soul really is worthy of that hard work. It's really time now to focus upon yourself. Maybe you're somebody that is very nurturing and you like to take care of others, especially with the Empress showing up. Maybe you are that person that just likes to tend to everybody else, make sure everybody else is happy and okay. But now that really needs redirecting upon yourself so that you have that unconditional love for yourself. There needs to be that balance there, and that's why the Temperance is here as well. It's okay to give love, but it's really now your time to receive. And again, focus on giving yourself love. This also really is a time of rebirthing something brand new. So you may make a decision to start your own business, to take a different career direction, especially with the Eight of Pentacles. You may really make a huge decision to travel, to even move home, because we've got the Four of Wands here as well. This could really signify a desire to move home, or a desire to go travelling, to go on a holiday. Maybe this time of soul solitude requires you to go on holiday, to get away from that everyday routine, the mundane responsibilities. You could also make a big decision to get engaged, get married, buy a new home, travel towards a new home in a different country. But overall, it's about following what your soul is desiring, loving yourself unconditionally, really taking that time to focus upon yourself with the Ace of Cups there. And also, you could really be wanting to move across seas. You may want to travel. This may require you to travel to work, travel to a different country to do a new job. So there's quite a few messages here, so please take them how they resonate for you. But the Two of Wands really can represent travel. You could be planning to move across seas, move country. Maybe it requires you to move town, move country, so that you can really work hard upon yourself and bring in that much needed self-love, so that you can focus upon yourself, love yourself unconditionally. It may require you moving country, moving away completely, moving away to a new home. You know, moving town to start that new relationship, move town to marry and be engaged, buy a home, however that resonates for you. But I really feel like, again, I'm hearing time. And now I'm also hearing this is the perfect time, this is the right time to really bring in that new opportunity, to build something new for yourself, to follow your soul's calling. And your soul's calling doesn't have to be anything extravagant, anything big or out there. It can literally be buying a new home, getting married, starting a new relationship, changing career, working upon yourself. That is a soul's calling. That is one of the most important soul's calling, because self-discovery is the most beautiful journey to ever go on. And then with this Temperance and the Star, this is really beautiful. You can see 2 cups with water pouring. This really is going to bring in a much needed phase of healing for you. The Star is all about healing. This also can represent your time and your patience and your dedication, working hard on something that you've spent a long time bringing in for yourself, that really does have the potential to happen, to actually happen. With the Star here, this is dreams come true. This is, with these 2 together, this is really quite beautiful. I really feel like you're heavily guided by the angels, by your spirit team. This may require you to be really vulnerable in your emotions. And then with the Ace of Cups, this can be purging and releasing any unwanted emotions, thoughts or feelings, that you're hearing the call. You're following what your soul is requiring, what it needs. So this could literally just be a healing message for you, where you can really start to purge and release any trapped emotion that you have within you. Wishes, dreams coming true. But it's just really guiding you to be mindful of really working on keeping your emotions balanced. Once you've released any stagnant emotion that you've been carrying, really important to keep a balance on that. But from the water, it's just so still and it's so evenly flowing. So you're just being guided also to just go with the flow. Go with the flow of releasing these emotions, because you will reach that space of having that balance as well. I'm also really feeling that you may get some real epiphanies and light bulb moments when things, when we saw the tower there, when things are being broken down, when things actually crumble around our feet. It feels like the rug's been whipped from beneath us, and it can be really quite difficult to deal with. But in that time, it really is the perfect opportunity to really take a look at where you are. And it also gives you that chance to rebuild. But what comes with that, I really feel like you're going to get a lot of light bulb moments, epiphanies. So with that full moon coming into Pisces, I'm hearing from my guides right now, there'll be the need to meditate, to really trust your intuition, really start opening your spiritual gifts, your abilities, sorry. Everyone has the ability to use all of their senses. It just requires you exercising them. You may feel like you want to start using your abilities, really start exercising them. But paying attention to your intuition is going to be important. So the signs we have here are Aquarius, Sagittarius, and Taurus. We've also got the wands, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. We've got Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Those signs may mean something to you. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, look, you could receive an offer. An offer may be coming in for you. I'm also getting another message. Yeah, just that opportunity to rebuild, to start from scratch. And the message I'm receiving is, even though you really have no idea where that may go, you may be learning something completely new during this period as well. And when those healing phases come in, there is definitely something to learn from that experience. So the message I'm getting is, even if this is a brand new experience for you, if this is something that you've never had to go through before, even if it's really quite intense, where, with this Five of Pentacles looking back at me, even if this really leaves you feeling out in the cold, this leaves you with nothing, even if it leaves you feeling really quite insecure, going without, maybe your funds will be low, just know that you have the potential to rebuild. Even though this may be new, you may seem like you're a complete novice in this experience. It is such a huge learning curve on your soul's journey. This message is all about your soul, what your soul needs. Your soul needs this attention, your soul needs this personal growth. But just know that you have the opportunity to rebuild. Definitely. It just requires time, patience, dedication. If you have those three main things in your mindset, then you will you will be able to flow through this easily. But overall, this is definitely what your soul needs. And I really feel like I want to get an oracle message to close out. I'm just really sensing where I'm drawn. Oh, and I've literally just took the deck out, and what's on the bottom? Congratulations, success. So this is something that you can achieve, you can accomplish. You will be successful. Everything will work out just fine. What's the message? What else can we add, please? Thank you. Trapped. You may feel like you're trapped, and that is literally what we were just saying. You basically may feel like this is something you've never experienced before. It can make you feel stuck. It can bring in them fears, really. The fears that probably make you feel like you're trapped. But again, the message I'm getting from this is to trust your intuition, but also pay attention to any messages that you receive from your spirit team, from your angels, your guides. Really pay attention to your intuition. You may also really want to analytically find your way out of this as well. So I feel like even though you're being guided to trust your intuition, I'm also hearing to really put your logical mind to the test as well, because using logic as well, I really feel like you will be successful. Choices. There you go. That's 2 cards of choices. So really what they're saying to you, it is your choice, whatever direction you want to go in, whatever direction you feel most drawn to go in. And again, that message of trusting your intuition, because if you're listening to your higher self, if you're paying attention to what your soul desires, you really have the ability to make any decision you choose. You can go left, you can go right, you can go up, you can go down, you can choose a new job, you can choose a new relationship, you can choose to travel, move away, buy a new home. Focus on self-love, but it just requires being honest with yourself. And again, being honest with yourself. This is you authentically being you. This is you following your soul's desire again. This is just taking that time to move away from any responsibilities, any mundane day-to-day rubbish, if you can, to just find that place, that space where you can just go within, redirect, refocus. Take that much needed time to pay your soul some attention. Meditate as much as you can, because that is when you will receive those messages from your team, and that is when you can be completely honest with yourself. And again, go after your desires, all this passion. The flames just represent passion, a desire, creativity. You may even want to embark on something creatively for yourself. But overall, it's just going to bring it in. The decision you make is entirely up to you. But if you're honest with yourself and you're following what your soul needs, then any decision making will be easy, especially if you're going with the flow. If you remain dedicated, open, honest, you follow your intuition, you pay attention to any light bulb moments, epiphanies, you go with the flow of of what's happening, whether positive or negative, because everything happens for a reason. Everything, whether it's good or bad. We've all experienced some things that we really look upon as bad. But in the grand scheme of things, those bad experiences, those negative experiences that we find ourselves in, they just navigate us to such a beautiful destination. You reach a much better place. You learn such valuable life lessons. And this really is a reading based on your soul's growth, what you can learn from this experience. Even though with that Tower card it may take you by surprise, it may happen abruptly from nowhere out of the blue, and it may be overwhelming. You may feel as though everything is breaking down around you, but it's a chance to release anything that's stagnant, that's holding you back. Purge any unwanted emotions that you have stored within you. The opportunity to heal certain parts of yourself. The opportunity to bring in that growth. The opportunity to focus upon yourself. Know that you're worthy. Know that you need to take that time for yourself, because it's exactly what your soul is requiring. Your soul needs attention. And that is your message for today. I hope that resonates with you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Take care. Love and blessings.